Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something truly revolutionary, the bow and arrow. Not just a weapon, but maybe one of humanity's biggest technological leaps.
And the story just got way older. We used
Yeah.
to think maybe 40,000 years ago.
Right, that was the standard number.
But recent finds, bow and arrow tips from Sabutu caves in South Africa, they're looking like 71,000 years old.
71,000, wow.
And maybe even older. Microstone points from Uzbekistan could be 80,000 years. It's a huge jump back.
Incredible. So our mission today is to really get into that. How did this tool evolve? What problems did it actually solve for early humans? And how did it change society itself? Let's start with the tech. The earliest bows sound almost laughably simple, like just string wood for a bow, single wood for an arrow, basically a pointy stick and a bent branch.
Pretty much. And the performance matched that simplicity. You're talking maybe 30 meters effective range.
Which is hardly better than throwing a spear, really. Dangerous for big game.
Exactly. Not a reliable way to hunt dangerous animals or, stay safe. But that limitation, that's what drove innovation.
Leading to the composite bow, right, around 3000 BCE.
Yes, and that is where things get seriously complex. It's a masterclass in ancient material science. We jump from one or two materials to this intricate system.
The famous 6 materials method from Chinese texts. Can you break that down? What goes into it?
Okay, so you start with a core, often wood, like mulberry. Then, on the belly of the part facing the archer, you layer thin strips of animal horn. Water buffalo horn was common, very elastic.
Elasticity for compression.
Right. And on the back, the side facing way, you laminate layers of animal tendon, sometimes 4, 5, 6 layers. That gives it incredible tensile strength that resists stretching.
And holding it all together.
Specialized glues, often made from fish bladders, incredibly strong. Then silk wrappings for reinforcement, and finally lacquer to make it waterproof. A huge amount of work.
Years, potentially?
Oh yeah, a top-quality composite bow could take 3, even 4 years to make properly, letting the materials cure and settle.
So all that effort, what's the payoff? We started at 30 meters range. Where did the composite bow get you?
Transformative difference. A mature composite bow could accurately hit targets well over 300 meters away.
300 meters.
And with serious power. Think about Mongolian bows. They were known to punch through chainmail armor. That's a massive leap in delivering stored mechanical energy effectively.
Okay, so the tech leap is huge. Let's talk about the problem solved. You mentioned safety and hunting. Before the bow, hunting big or fast animals was risky.
Extremely risky. You had to get close. Spears, traps, maybe driving animals off cliffs, all dangerous close-range tactics. The bow offered something fundamentally new. Remote attack.
Killing from a distance.
Exactly. Suddenly, humans could safely and reliably hunt swift prey like deer, antelope, wild sheep, things that were hard to catch or dangerous to approach.
And this leads to more food.
A lot more food. Stable protein sources increased dramatically. We see this archaeologically in late Paleolithic sites. You start finding these dense piles of animal bones, which shows a big shift in hunting success and efficiency.
Okay, so survival gets easier, safer. But you mentioned the complexity of making these things. That 3 to 4 year build time for a composite bow that has social implications, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It creates specialization. You need dedicated artisans, true craftspeople, spending years making just the bows. That's a professional class emerging.
Not everyone could just whip one up in their spare time.
Definitely not. And then using them effectively also required immense skill. So you get expert hunters, specialized warriors. Power starts to shift. It's not just about close combat anymore. You have ranged specialists.
So it changes social structure, creates new roles, maybe even new hierarchies.
Precisely. Warfare changes, power structures change, and the bow itself moves beyond just being a tool. It becomes culturally significant.
How so?
Look at the Chinese tradition of Shayel archery rituals.
Oh.
It wasn't just target practice. It was seen as a way to cultivate and judge a person's virtue. Shooting to observe virtue, as the saying goes.
Interesting. So it's embedded in morality and status.
And it spreads. We see styles, like the Scythian bow, traveling along trade routes like the Silk Road, influencing designs in places like Turpan in China. It's a symbol, a technology, and a cultural artifact, all rolled into one.
So, to sum up, we've got this incredible technical journey from a simple stick and string to a complex, multi-material marvel. It solved the fundamental problem of safe, effective hunting and defense. And it reshaped societies, creating specialists and even influencing culture and virtue. It's really the dawn of complex mechanical energy use.
It is. And maybe the most profound shift was cognitive. moving from simple tools to thinking in terms of complex systems, combining multiple very different materials, understanding their properties, optimizing them for high performance. That systems thinking approach is huge.
A completely new way of engineering and problem solving.
Yeah, which makes you wonder, right?
Yep.
What technologies we have today, things that might seem relatively straightforward now, will people look back on centuries from now as the things that fundamentally rewired how we think, how we engineer, how our societies function?